Biden won. What does that mean for the Matrix? What to expect? What's coming next? I'm gonna say some things that a lot of people don't want to hear, but it's the truth. I'm gonna drop some knowledge right here that I can't prove. Not that I can't prove it, it's just that I don't have the time to. But get ready for this, all right? Just forewarning, I'm about to say some stuff, okay, that you might not like. Okay, number one, all right? Biden winning, obviously, because of the sine wave. What am I talking about? The sine wave. I'm talking about the equinoxes. I'm talking about the travel of the sun. Spring. Okay, listen. Where we are on the sine wave, so it's like a DNA, right? There's DNA in your body. There's DNA in the universe, all right? The way the seasons go follows the same sine wave as your DNA, okay? And we, right now, are past the middle point on one of the sine waves that's falling, okay? December 21st, okay? December 21st is at the very bottom of the sine wave. The government is Freemasons who understand how the universe works. They put Republicans in power when it's time for freedom and blossoming of the society. And then when things get more chaotic and constricted during the downpour or the downfall of the sine wave, they put Democrats in power because that's when people need to be told what to do. When the little baby sheep, most of the humans on Earth, need to be told what to do by mommy and daddy government. So I was telling you guys that the goal or the agenda was for them to vaccinate people, coming, this in the next 4 years, right? I told you that, and I was saying that would happen regardless if Trump or Biden won, okay? So it was either going to be Trump turned into some sort of, dictator, or they let Biden in, okay? It doesn't really matter about who's in there. They both are put there by the Freemasons, okay? And they are put there to go with a certain vibe, all right? To go with a certain vibe of the universe, okay? So now we are going down the slope towards the bottom of the sine wave, but it's also during a grand solar minimum, which means that the protective layer between the physical reality and the spiritual reality is thin. The barrier is thin, all right? So that means that the basically the dome is weakened, the electromagnetic barrier, the Van Allen belt, the ozone layer is weakened, which means that the seasons are amplified, okay? You know how we have a flu season, which comes in the winter, right? We're moving into this flu season right now, hardcore, right? And that's because it's always thinnest. The connection between the spiritual world and this realm is always the thinnest during the winter solstice. So that is what's going on. And now it's going to be the thinnest it's ever been in a very, 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 very long time. That's all. It's going to be very thin. The door in between the realms of spiritual and physical. So energies from the spiritual realm are going to enter. And if you are not ready because you have not been preparing, you're going to feel it. Okay, so they know that. The elite know that. The elite are just the mommy and daddy. They control, they take people from one place to another, okay? And they do this with fear. They do this with the balance of constricting and then letting go of those restrictions. So what they do is they go from Republican to Democrat, Republican to Democrat, Republican to Democrat. They go from more freedom to lockdowns, more freedom to lockdowns, more freedom to, less freedom. All right, it's just the sine wave. They're going with the sine wave. So Biden's getting into office during. You already know his plan, guys. You already know his plan. So it's very obvious that what I said would happen is going to be happening, right? But I already knew that because we're in a grand solar minimum going on the bottom of the sine wave because we're headed towards, December, towards the winter solstice, okay? And you can learn this stuff by researching Santos Bonacci, all right? Whatever. So here's the thing, right? So Democrats getting into power during a grand solar minimum, okay? This basically means that lockdowns are going to go up, restrictions are going to go up, mandatory things are going to go up, masks, and then they're going to roll out the vaccine, all right? But listen, I don't think the vaccine is going to be mandatory immediately. And listen, you have time with the universe. See, I want to paint this picture. I was talking about this yesterday, but it's like this, all right? You are the new elite. We are the new elite. I want to explain this right now. We are the new elite because this is our time to make an evolution. This is our time to finally, basically blossom, turn from a caterpillar into a butterfly, okay? So it's our turn to create. We can create right now by ignoring the matrix. And when they say, oh, hey, you have to wear a mask, or hey, don't get emotional about it because that's how they pull you in. So this is the eye of the needle that the Bible and other religious texts talk about, where the path is narrow. The judgment that's coming is for the bots in the matrix, all right? It's Trump won. No, he didn't, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Did you see the news? Trump won. The path is narrow is basically meaning that the judgment that's coming is for the bots. It's for the sheep, all right? It's for the people that get emotional over this matrix or invest into this matrix at all. So what I'm telling you is it's perfectly aligned with what your mission is and what your goals are. Listen to me closely on this. If you feel affected by what is going on in the matrix, whether or not Trump won or Biden won, I promise you, listen, if you care who won, I promise you, judgment is coming for you. All right? So my suggestion or my hope to you would be, it's all perfect for your experience, but you need to find out literally, who you are and what your purpose is. Because if your purpose and who you are is affected by who won the election, you are still controlled. You have not evolved. You have not. Listen, bro, you're commenting still about Trump. You're commenting still about Trump. You think that's real. You think it's real. You think it's real and you think it matters. It doesn't matter. The title of this video was Biden won just to get attention on the video. I don't care who won. How does Biden win when ballots have not finished? Listen, dude, I don't care. Dr. Donna Walter, I don't care who won. Do you understand what I'm saying in this video? It's like people don't even listen. It's like I'm talking to a wall sometimes. It's funny. It's literally funny. No, Trump does not matter, Donna Walter. Trump does not matter at all. 0%. 0%. Trump is a Freemason. All right? They literally showed it to you in a million different ways that Trump is a Freemason. Dude, JF Kennedy was a Freemason. You didn't see his handshakes? See, and when people aren't ready to wake up like this, it's okay. Click off the video. I don't need views. I'm here to speak the truth. The truth. All right? It goes like this. And it's very simple. It's very, very, very simple. If you look up to somebody to control you, you're still a baby. Do you understand? If you think that you need a government above you, you're still a baby. A little baby soul. Which means that judgment is coming. Which basically means that they're going to judge you. They're going to say, oh, you're a little good girl or a little good boy, or you're not a little good boy or a little good girl. That's what judgment is. And you're letting them tell you if you're good or bad because you're looking up to them for validation, which means you are not fully grown. You have not evolved to a place of making your own decisions, being the source of your own validation. You're not ready to die alone. Listen, I'm okay to walk out and go into the wilderness. I don't need to die in a hospital. I can go walk out in the wilderness and die by myself. But you guys need to die in a hospital with them holding your hand, with all of your family members around. No, do not understand what you are saying. Biden is a snake. Your claim is Trump is a snake also. My claim is that if you need somebody above you to control you and to tell you what to do with your life, and they have power over you, only snakes want power. What are you talking about? Only snakes want to have control over another person. Every single person that's in a relationship and possesses the other person is a snake. See, now this is polarizing. Now, what is he saying? Oh no, what is he saying? Yes, it's not that they're bad or good. It's not that they're a snake and like evil or whatever. It's that they basically, are doing what they have to do. Because the little babies need to be told what to do. The general public, all right, is a bunch of sheep that need to be led because they cannot think for themselves. Do you understand? That's why. And they want to live in the illusion. So the Freemasons create an illusion. Hollywood, illusion. The news, illusion. Political parties, illusion. Needing to learn in school from a professor, from authorities, illusion. Illusion. Who wears a mask in all of this spamdemic? Sheeple? It's not whether you wear a mask. Listen, the mask is going to become mandatory, period, because of the sine wave, because we're moving into the constricted part of the universe, because we're in a grand solar minimum and we're moving towards December, towards the winter solstice. So the energies are going to pick up like crazy. So they're going to tell people it's mandatory mask and it's mandatory vaccine. The sheep, yeah, obviously are the ones already wearing masks already because they are ready to be told what to do because they're scared right now. Do you understand? People are scared because they're little babies. Little babies get scared easily. So they're scared and they don't know what's coming. So they're waiting for the government to tell them what to do. That's why a lot of people were voting for Biden, because Biden was like, we're going to handle this. We're going to come in and we're going to tell you what to do. We're going to take care of this. Trump was like, no, everybody keep doing your thing, So you got to understand, the majority of people are babies and sheep. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. So mandates are not law. Listen, I am not under any law. Do you understand? I am not under any law. That's an illusion. When they literally take your birth certificate, all right, and they take the print of the sole of your foot, right, and they send it off to the Vatican, they are claiming that they own you. That's their opinion. You are not under any laws. Do you understand? Laws are irrelevant. If you believe in laws, then you believe that we need a society with a government controlling that society in order for there not to be any chaos. I don't believe that. I believe in the new earth. Sovereign, correct. But sovereign, not on paper. Sovereign because I chose to be. The governors cannot enforce. They look to law enforcement to do the work. Listen, I don't believe in law enforcement. I don't believe in governors. I don't believe in laws. All of that is a belief system which they gave to you and you agreed that it has relevancy in your life. It's irrelevant to me. Now, this is polarizing information, but I'm telling you, we are moving towards new earth. And there's going to be a lot of us who are not under any laws. Not under any laws. Should you drop out of school, you should do what your heart tells you to do. At this point, it's pointless. Well, when was it ever? When did it ever have a point? It had a point when it had a point. If you were in school and you were and like it was where you needed to be, listen, we all go through different lessons in life, all right? And you might have needed to be in school to realize that it was pointless. But I'm not the one that's supposed to tell you that. If you're asking me that, you're not ready to drop out of school. You need to make that decision for yourself. Isn't it that we are born free and make a choice to be a free man or not? Yeah, everybody is born free, exactly. And you make that choice, whether you're a free man or a free woman, every moment. You make that choice right now. See, what is a mandate? What is a law? What are they going to threaten me with? I'm free up here. So I win. You see? There's nothing that I fear. There's nothing that I fear. There's nothing that I fear. They cannot threaten me with anything because I have no fear. So I am free, regardless. See, you can walk down the street and another person can walk up to you and shoot you in the head. They can come up and they can kill you. They could stab you with a knife. Are they taking away your freedom if you're free in your mind? No. So at any moment, anybody can have effect on your physical reality. That's a fact, right? But I'm gonna tell you how the law of attraction works, and so this is a caveat to that, all right? The law of attraction is you attract into your reality that which you focus on. So I'm focusing on new earth and freedom and living like nobody can control me. And guess what I'm gonna manifest? Exactly. I have no fear either. That's why I feel positive things happening to me. Exactly. There you go. So it's a magical world we live in. Choose to win and you will win. Choose your reality and you will see that reality. In my reality, there's no laws, there's no rules, there's no cops, there's no jails, there's no governors, there's no politicians, there's no pandemic, there's no plandemic, there's no psyops, there's no QAnon, there's none of that. It doesn't exist in my reality. It's all an illusion that other people are agreeing that exists in their reality. That's their opinion. It doesn't exist in my reality. And so if I live my whole life and I don't experience those things and I lived an amazing life and somebody called me crazy because I didn't believe in those things, well, that's their opinion. I wasn't even thinking about them to begin with. I was enjoying my life, so that's their problem, not mine. You know? So what I'm going to create is a life of an abundance, no matter what. Even if they threw me in jail, I'd be abundant. Up here, I'd be meditating all day. I'd be like, hell yeah, more time to get connected with my spiritual. Listen, I cannot lose. That's why it's Daniel Always Wins. I think that's my name here on YouTube still. Daniel Always Wins. You know? Why do you use Masonic gestures in your thumbnails? Not trying to chase clout or expose you, just curious reason. This is separation. This is connection. Peace. Connection. But I see what you're saying. The Baphomet? Listen, I'm going to tell you the truth about the Freemasons, all right? They use the symbols of those that they stole from Atlantis. The pyramid. Do you know why you sit in a lotus pose when you meditate? It's because it activates the pyramid healing in your body. You create a pyramid out of your body, and it literally has healing frequencies that it creates immediately. Why do you think they have the eye on the back of the dollar bill on the pyramid? Because the pineal gland is what they're hiding knowledge about. Does that mean that the pyramid and the eye are evil? No. The pyramid and the eye are literally healing powers, divine, secret knowledge. Like, they are literally the secrets of life. Activate your pineal gland, you know, and do it by meditating in a lotus pose, activating your triangle or your pyramid healing powers. So I'm throwing up a peace sign together, you know what I'm saying? Like the Baphomet does, right? And you would think that, oh, I'm a Freemason. But if I was a Freemason, why would I still live in my mom's house? I'd be probably be a millionaire by now, and I'd probably have more subscribers. But no, they stole the symbols originally. They are the ones that came and conquered and stole everything. Let me read what you guys are saying. So anyways, good times are ahead if you choose, right? I already knew that this was going to happen, so it's not like a shock to me that Biden won. Like, I already knew it was going to be an authoritarian kind of situation that we're in over the next 4 years. And I'm telling you, the next 4 years, grand solar minimum is going to be gnarly. Listen, this December is not going to be as gnarly as 2024 December, okay? We're in for some cool times. And I promise you this, the veil in between here in the spiritual realm is thin right now. So now is your opportunity to create the life of abundance. Whatever you focus on comes into reality over the next 4 years. All right? So focus on that which you want to create. Stop watching Spiritual Soul talk about like all this fear-based shit. Stop watching all these people that aren't talking about, create your life of abundance. Start watching people who are actually in the moment creating new earth. Like something you can get involved in. I just see too many people like just talking about like, oh, you guys prepare yourself, get all ready. No, guys, take action. Create your reality actively. You are the new elite. You are the new elite. Elon Musk has nothing on you, all right? Anything you want in reality, you can create. Have no fear. Take action. Your first phase might be telling your mom no, telling your dad no, dropping out of school. Your first phase might be something right in front of you, moving out of the house. Your first phase might be breaking up with that girl in that relationship or breaking up with that boy in that relationship, whatever. Like, it's a small thing that you might be going through right now. You think it's small, but it's big. Because right now is all that matters. And your trials right now, listen, your trials right now of just like overcoming, like if you're in school or not, is just as big as the trials that Elon Musk is going through or some billionaire is going through. It's the same powerful emotional trial in your life that they're experiencing. You're just at a different now moment. So it is imperative that you overcome your trials right now in your life and that you take action on your dreams right now in reality. If anybody is telling you anything different, don't listen to them on YouTube. If anybody's getting you to focus on other things, don't listen to them on YouTube. Listen to the people that empower you, period. It's not about me. It's not about, listen, why in my videos do I never say, hey guys, go like, go subscribe, go comment, go share my video? Like, why do I never say this? Is it because like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think I'm too good for that. Or like, the reason why is because it never crosses my mind. It never crosses my mind. Oh, I don't want to grow on YouTube and I won't be able to help more people. No, it's not like that. It's literally like this. I only have a specific amount of time here on earth, right? I'm going to put out my message. If it's supposed to spread, it's supposed to spread. If you're supposed to hear it, you're supposed to hear it. But I'm going to tell you this much. Mostly these talks are for me. All right? I get on YouTube to talk to myself. I get on YouTube to get these ideas ingrained more in my head, because the more you speak your imagination into reality, the more it becomes physical, right? So I talk about it to myself. And then some people can listen, some people can't. If this had 1 million views on it, I don't know if that's what it's supposed to be. Maybe I would be like, I don't know, maybe something would be different, or maybe it would be the same, but I don't care. I'm not here to try to reach everybody. Like, some people feel like, oh, I need to wake up the whole world. I don't feel that. I don't have a Superman complex. I don't feel like I need to save the world. I don't feel it at all, because I know that I'm here to create the reality that I want, and I can, and I will. And in my reality, or in my wisdom or my knowledge of what I have about the universe, I know that it's balanced. You can't wake everybody up. You can't save everybody. You're not supposed to. So I'm not trying to. I literally just want to reach the people that I'm supposed to reach and create the reality that I want to create. And I will. 100%. I will. I 100% will. Because I'm just focusing on it every day. And I'm talking about it 24/7. And I'm making my whole life about it. I'm locking in this life on one thing, creating my life of abundance. You see what I'm saying? Some people might, they want a taste of this show and this video game, and you have all these tastes, all these flavors in your mouth, and you get mixed up. What do you become? You become a nobody. Do you understand? You're like, okay, yeah, look at this show is coming out. What about this new video game I'm waiting for to come out? And you're just taking all of these energies in. Your focus is getting scattered. It's called death by a million cuts. You cannot be, listen to me closely on this, you cannot be a consumer at the same time that you're a creator. You can be one or the other, all right? And now, I'm not saying in your free time, when you're relaxing, you're going to bed, don't consume at all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm literally just saying that it's got to be 80-20. You got to know that 80% of your efforts, your thoughts, your emotions are going towards creating your life of abundance. And the more you can lean towards being a creator, the more you will manifest, and you will have these manifestation powers in this reality. The more that you focus on being a consumer and just enjoying yourself from what Elon Musk gives you, you're probably going to end up with a vaccine in your arm and becoming transhuman eventually, because you won't have the power to say no, because you don't have the inner validation, because you haven't created a new life for yourself or an ability to think for yourself. So for me, it's very easy to say no to a vaccine. It's very easy for me to go and create a new earth. It's very easy for me to, you know what I'm saying, feel excited in these times. Other people feel afraid because they have not empowered themselves. And so they're looking outside of themselves for certainty. I spend time building certainty within me with these videos, with meditation, and with working on my purpose and taking massive action. No thoughts, just action. All right? You get it? You get an idea? Put it down on paper. Once it's down on paper, what's the first step? Say, hey, I have to finish this before 12 o'clock today. And that is how you get moving. That's how the first step gets taken. So I'm excited for these times, especially because I'm 27, especially because I'm in my prime, and especially because I'm prepared. So I have no fear. Reading your comments now. They try to make us feel insignificant, so what we do doesn't matter. Boom, boom, boom. My name is Daniel as well, but man, the knowledge you're speaking is amazing. Hey, this knowledge is from within you. You understand? This knowledge isn't something that I got from somebody else outside of me. And this isn't knowledge that you need to get from me. I'm just reminding you of knowledge that's already in yourself. That's all. That's all. Don't look up to me. Listen, guys. Do not look up to me, okay? We see eye to eye. You saw that where I had the camera where you're looking up to me, and I was like, we see eye to eye. I didn't even mean to do that. That was subconscious. That was just flowing with the universe. We see eye to eye. Don't ever, ever, ever look up to anybody. Ever. Okay? Ever. You are it. It is you. All that is. All right? And nobody is above you. All right? And nobody is below you. That's the secret. That's the key. All right? Believe in yourself more than you've ever seen anybody believe in themselves. Why not? It's a choice. You have one life. Bet it all on yourself. Listen, you're already here. You're already yourself. You already did bet it all on yourself. Now follow through on that bet. Follow through on that bet. What do I think about Spiritual Soul's predictions? I don't know. I didn't watch his predictions. I don't want to. See, here's the thing. It doesn't affect me, and it doesn't affect you if you're on your purpose. And that's the truth. If you're on your purpose, you'll make it work, no matter what the circumstances are. Period. And my phone I think it's dying. Get healthy, guys. Get healthy and get on your mission. Listen, you know how people are telling you to get ready? Have I said that once in this video, guys? Have I come on here and said one time, you guys get ready, get prepared, you guys, something's coming. No, because you're more than equipped. You're the universe is literally giving you the experience that you chose. Like you are the universe. You chose this. Of course you can handle it. Like, isn't that kind of condescending, guys, when people are looking down at you and they're like saying, like here on YouTube, they're like, get prepared. It's coming. You guys, oh no. Like, that's so condescending to me to think that you would be scared, that you should be scared or something. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, guys. Like, I believe in people more than people believe in themselves. So it seems. So it seems, right? Yeah, it kind of does taste like soup broth. I would have to agree with that. Tastes like chicken broth or something. But I don't even eat chicken. Anyways, yeah, so guys, don't get more excited or get less excited or get scared or don't get scared. Literally nothing changes from here. You are evolving at the same speed as the universe. You're 100% ready. And it's going to be good times or bad times, depending on what you want. And on that note, guys, I'm going to go get on my purpose. And yeah, I'm excited. I'm always excited. I'm never not excited. It's just a choice. I choose to be excited in this life and to go up, up, up. Daniel, do you think we exist or that we are a part of your reality, which is you? Then you are talking to a part of yourself. It's kind of like that, but you are me and I am you. That is the truth. So it's not that I only exist and you guys are just a part of my reality or I'm just a part of your reality. It's both. We all exist, but we are all one. And you can't try to understand it logically. It's a feeling, it's a knowing that you get during deep meditation. All right? So just let that realization come to you. It'll come to you eventually, and it might even leave you sometimes. Like you'll know it, and then you might forget it sometimes because in life, the duality is a trick. But that's the game of life, guys. The contradictory part of reality, you know what I'm saying, the oxymorons, if you will, that's the game of life. The game of life is it's not supposed to be understood logically like that. You can't really fully grasp it with your mind, and it will never make sense in words. But if you know it and you still hold it in your heart, that's what faith is. Faith in knowing that it all is the way it's supposed to be and it's divine, and just holding that certainty in your heart, that's when you can walk through life without fear. And by the way, you never die, so you have no reason to fear, guys. And I'm out. Peace.